Hey friends, Rob Phoenix, Hexameister here. Hope you're all doing well. Um, there's a lot of talk in folk magic about cleansing, and we see like excuse me, the like the TikTok witches and such. They're all using bundles of sage, or we see sage or a smudge stick sold everywhere. Um, And I think sage is one of many plants that has a spiritual power attached to it that belongs to a certain people. And that's not someone like me. Sage belongs to the Native Americans. It's sacred to them, it's special to them, and um, to be using that, I think, it's not for us, and that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. And to be honest, I don't like the smell of burning sage. Um, Now I know sage is used in cooking, and it's good, like in sausages and such. But anyway, the moral of this is that there's another plant slash herb that is available to anyone who wants to use it. It was revered during biblical times as a cleansing plant, and that is hyssop. Now, hyssop is like native to the Mediterranean, native to like Africa and such. More like drier climates. The actual like proper hyssop, I don't believe we can grow it here. I've never tried. I don't believe we can grow it like just in the wild in Pennsylvania. Maybe inside if we can make the conditions right for it. But I believe it just wants to be Mediterranean or whatever. And that's okay. Certainly we have a type of hyssop here. It's called anise or anise hyssop. That grows here in Pennsylvania, and I've even seen it along roads and such. It's almost like a weed in some places, but it has sort of a black licorice scent and taste to it. It looks just like actual proper hyssop, but it actually is not really the same thing. So if you're going to use hyssop for like cleansing purposes or medicinal purposes, you're likely going to have to order it, and so make sure you're getting it from a reputable source. So I have a little bit of hyssop here. Now this is dried hyssop that I ordered. Hyssop generally for medicinal purposes as like a decoction. If you can get plant, like the actual plant matter, and cook it down and like as a decoction, that's great for skin, like skin issues and such, rashes and that sort of situation. Also acne. But as excuse me, as a tincture, it can be taken internally. Well, add it like you can make a syrup with it. You can make a tincture, a syrup, and take it internally, and it's great for bronchitis, that kind of situation, like bronchial stuff. But spiritually slash magically, in your powwowing work, it is believed that the smoke, burning it and fumigating with it, will help cleanse the body of sin. And sin, as I talked in a previous video this past week, sin can be the cause of many of our conditions, both physical and spiritual. And that's an old Christian belief. So one of the things that we can do as American, Christian folk practitioners is burn hyssop and waft the smoke over us to help cleanse us of impurities, evil, that sort of thing. It was carried to avert the evil eye, to keep the evil eye from having power over you. It could be made into a wash. you can make it into an infusion and let it cool down and make it as a wash to help cleanse of impurities, evil, sin, and demonic or baneful magical influence. So it cleanses of evil and sin. So it's one of those plants that you can use to fumigate your home, your sanctum sanctorum, your body, your client, somebody who comes to you, to help remove those influences from them. Now there is like, to help remove evil, you can use it. Well, you can make it into a wash and use it in the shower. Or you can make it into, just burn it and fumigate yourself while reciting Psalm 7. You can do that for yourself or over someone. But be careful in using Psalm 7, because that is for if you're just totally the victim of somebody, but you're completely innocent. If you have any part to play in why somebody is targeting you, then Psalm 7 is going to punish you as well. But another use for it is in prayers of forgiveness. One thing that Christians do, particularly Catholics, but maybe some others, I'm not sure, is this idea of confession. And so some Christians, myself included, I lump myself in there, although my views have changed on that over the years, so maybe not so much. But it's like the praying for forgiveness of sins. And so during those prayers, it would be appropriate for you to burn some hyssop, fumigate with that, burn that as you ask for forgiveness. There is a Psalm 51, line 7, says, it's Psalm 51 is really like the praying for forgiveness psalm. Like the first half of it, the second half gets a little weird. But in that, line 7 is like, cleanse me with hyssop and I will be clean. Purge me with hyssop and I will be clean. Hyssop in Hebrew means holy herb. So it was very much a holy herb for not just the ancient Jewish people, but then later on the Christians. And it was believed to be present in some way, shape, or form, according to folk tales, at the crucifixion. So hyssop has a really long history of Judeo-Christian uses, and others. Like, it's coming from the Mediterranean, so it's coming from, areas that were very deep in like folk cultural magic and such. So anyway, get your hands on some hyssop. If you can get some really good grade hyssop, you can use it medicinally, but I would be sure to get it from a very trusted source. But dried hyssop, just for like fumigation properties, fumigation uses and such, just you can order some dried stuff. If you're successful at growing it, let me know. I've not tried it here, but again, I don't think it's meant to grow here. Not the proper, like, actual hyssop that you want to use. So, yeah, so we have that, and that is for anyone. Anyone can use that, regardless of culture or religious belief or what have you. So that's all I have for tonight. I hope you have a great Friday night. Great weekend to come. I have some stuff planned for this weekend, so it's going to be nice. So anyway, that's it. God bless you guys. Love you. We'll talk again really soon.